Going.
At this point right here, I was like, don't die. What's up, guys? Nick Hilton here. Welcome back to Better Than Average. I want to tell you guys a story about Utah, man. Let's start with, I'm always absolutely terrified when I go to Utah. The ridges and the drops and everything scare me. I'm super afraid of heights. Can't stand on the edge of anything. Last year in October for Rampage, I went with Mark Diekman to Utah. We were filming Mark a video, so we built this like small triple step down kind of thing, and I jumped it once. Mark suicided it, and then I jumped it again, and I got wind blown and got wrecked. That was the last thing I did in Utah on that trip. So I wanted some redemption. I wanted to get back out to Utah soon. Been talking about it. And then Reed Boggs hit me up and he was like, hey man, like, you want to come out to Utah? I'm going to be home for a couple weeks. I want to do some Rampage filming to try to get myself into Rampage, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yeah, for sure. I'll come out and ride, dig some stuff. And I took off, went to Utah. You know, I knew we were going to try to find something decent size for Reed to film. I didn't know what. But all of a sudden, you know, me and Reed were dicking around. We're looking at stuff like, oh, we could jump off this or we could do that. Or, you know, just like decent stuff. And all of a sudden, Kent and Ian, two other of Reed's friends, they're like, dudes, we found this epic thing. There's like a step down, we can make a hip after it. And when we went up there, we stood at the edge of this fucking cliff. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna jump from right here. If we build the lip, like the takeoff, like the flat takeoff right here, we can go all the way down there. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, seriously, I was like, there's no way. Like, that's huge. And me and Reed both looked at each other like, that's pretty ambitious. 8 hours later, we had been working on this landing all day. And at that point, after putting 8 hours of work, it was like, okay, I guess this is going to be what we're doing. We built this huge landing, and then we needed to build another lip for this hip and continue the line. And probably a 40-foot tall landing with like 100 feet of run out. Not even exaggerating, like seriously. It took 5 of us for like 5 days straight to build this drop and the next couple features. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Because we were digging so much, we didn't get to ride much at all. So we're like, oh, we need some riding. So the drop was pretty much done. We went to the 2015 Rampage site, and that's when I lost rock, paper, scissors to Reed and had to hit the drop there first. I went a little too fast the first time, overshot it, but I didn't crash. And that was actually a huge confidence booster for me. I think if I didn't guinea pig that, then the rest of the day may have turned out a little bit different. Then after we sessioned that, Reed's like, yeah, I want to just get lunch and I want to head over to the big drop. Oh my God, I just remember being up there and we were doing some speed checks and it was tough. The way this thing was built, you had to roll in over this like turning knoll and then drop off. So what was crazy is when you speed checked, you had to brake before this knoll, slam on your brakes, so otherwise you'd go off the edge. Right as you were creeping to stop, then you would see over the edge. You couldn't commit and feel how the roller felt with the turn to see if you were even going to go straight off this drop. So that was sketchy, and then you were blind until you were going. You know, that's how most drops are. You don't see what's happening until you're off. Not even kidding, we measured it. From the tip to the landing was 51 feet, I think. From the tip of the takeoff to the tip of the landing, the sweet spot's about 10 feet down. So about 60 feet is where you want to land. That's a mega ramp. Tilted. It's a tilted mega ramp. Reed goes off, and so Reed almost came up short. And I had been speed checking a bit faster. And so when he yelled, go faster, like all of a sudden it was like, wait, I have the good speed. I didn't wait to see if anyone was watching. I didn't wait to see if anyone was filming. We had a red camera out there. We had everything. And I didn't even like care. All of a sudden I just got hyped. I went up there and I was like, Ian, is the wind good? He's like, yeah, it's good. And I was like, I'm going. And he's like, get that shit.
Going.
I just dropped and like my mind just went blank. Okay, don't die.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
How long it felt in the air and then how smooth the landing was, and I was just yelling, and it was unreal. All the Mexican food, the nerves, and everything was just, I could not get myself to go back up there again. Ian and Reed hit it a bunch of times. They ended up hitting the step up and the rest of the line. I never did. But then I felt better, and I was like, yeah, let's go up there. Like, I want to do the whole line. And then Ian dropped in, broke his foot in 6 places on the step up, and I was like, okay, yep. And I walked my happy ass back down, and that was the end of the trip, really. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the story and the video footage. It's pretty gnarly. Thank you so much, Reed Boggs, for the opportunity and letting me exploit your jump a little bit. And letting me hit the jump. And look forward to more trips in the future. Subscribe to Better Than Average, turn on the notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.